You can always buy a freaking shit coin. Do you understand me? You want to go to the casino? Fine. I have no problem with that. Like when you go to the casino, you know you're going to lose, right? And if you have fun losing your money like that, that's fine. All right, you got some money to throw away. You go to the casino. Whatever floats your boat, there will always be a freaking shit coin. Do you understand? But there will never be another Bitcoin. Your focus now should be to get as much as you possibly can. Because in the short future, you won't be able to. There's always going to be a new hot shit coin. Do you understand? Don't waste your time on that right now. The time is short. This thing's going to be 100,000 in a flash. It's going to be 200, then 500,000, then 1 million. And you're going to be sorry that you were wasting your time buying bullshit. Make Bitcoin the number one focus now. There's always going to be that nonsense. I'm telling you. The new dog coin, the new cat coin, that's going to all bullshit is permanent in life. You understand? We'll never get rid of bullshit. So I'm sorry that if you got involved with this and you thought that I was going to just throw out these nonsensical things all the time, you're in the wrong club. I am trying my very best to do what I believe is the most valuable thing I can do for you. There is nothing on the planet that will ever be like Bitcoin. This thing is going to go up forever. Oh yes, there are going to be months that it's down, maybe sometimes a year or two down. But never, ever will a 4-year period fail you or me for the rest of our lives. Think about that. Think about it. Never. That is what I am telling you. That if you think in 4 years, it's the closest thing we have to guarantee. And let me tell you something. I don't even think Bitcoin has bear markets like before. I could be wrong. I don't think so. I think that when this thing hits 100,000, it's gonna show us that we haven't seen anything yet. I think it takes off more. I think it goes up more than ever in its history past 100,000. When it crosses 200, I think it's going to accelerate. When it crosses 300, it's going to even get faster. I think as the price gets higher, it's going to get more crazy. Do you understand? Not less, more crazy. This technology is literally built to go up forever and faster and faster and faster. Look, Bitcoin was on the path of rising at an annualized rate of 200+% a year. Last year, what did it do? 800%. So what's that? Getting slower? No, faster. Do you understand? By the end of this year, it'll be up another 600%. I'm telling you, the higher the price, the crazier this asset is going to get, because it is going to kick off a FOMO, a fear of missing out. Companies are going to start feeling like, oh my God, we better get this. This thing is going to leave us behind. Countries, Organizations, companies, wealthy families, they're just going to start scrambling for this thing. And we're going to be like this all the way to the freaking bank. No, all the way to our Bitcoin node. We're going to be laughing all the way to our Bitcoin node. You should laugh just like that too. That's the Bitcoin laugh. That's it. All right? We'll never be able to say this about another coin, I'm telling you. It's the ultimate freaking black hole. It's going to suck the world into it. It's going to force. No, it's not a force. That's not true. Because Bitcoin is choice. But it's going to compel everyone in the world to choose it. The same way you chose it, everyone else in the world will eventually choose it. But less than 2% have chosen it. Think about how freaking early we are. Less than 2% of the world have chosen. How mind-boggling is that, guys? How, I gotta do it again. I can't stop it. How mind-boggling is this? Less than 2% of the world has chosen Bitcoin, and the asset is the 9th most valuable asset in the world. Put that together. Less than 2%, and the asset's the 9th most valuable asset in the world. Less than 2% of the world have chosen it, and it's $48,000 a single coin. What? Where is it going to be when 4% of the world choose it? Where's it going to be? Like 500,000? Where's it going to be when 10% of the world, 15%, 20%, 30%? Where is it going to be? Like $100 million? Guys, we're early. We're not late. Everyone feels like they're late, but we are freaking early. Imagine us being able to go back to when 2% of the world was on the internet. Oh, 2%. Like, wow. That's how freaking early we are. You know? That's the Bitcoin laugh. I know I'm crazy, guys. I know this. I do know this. Just so you know. Just so you know, I know. All right? Isn't that amazing? Yeah. It's wild, man. Lightning Network. That's right. Can do millions to billions of transactions in a second. Do you know how many people don't know this? They don't know that Bitcoin has a Lightning Network that is like a zillion times faster than MasterCard, Visa card, any network in the world. It is going to suck the whole world's value into it. It's the ultimate black hole. Visa is going to lose its whole business to Bitcoin. MasterCard is going to lose. All the banks in the world, they're going to lose their value to Bitcoin. Real estate prices are going to freaking collapse. Do you know why? Because the value in hard property is going to move to digital property. Bitcoin's the ultimate digital property. Bitcoin's going to make everything in the world collapse. Everything. Equities, they're going to collapse. Prices of real estate going to collapse. It's going to all be sucked into Bitcoin. Why wouldn't you choose it over everything else? Why? Like, once you understand why, like, all right, I want this stock because it goes up like 5% a year. Really? And Bitcoin goes up 200 something percent. What's the purpose of choosing that one? The ultimate choice of the world is going to be Bitcoin, which means that the value is going to be sucked out of other things to go into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's going to mushroom and everything else. Shoot, I'm sorry, I'm so excited. Bitcoin is going to go up in value and everything else is going to collapse in value. You think this is utopian? Just watch. It's already happening. Why do you think gold, in the most perfect environment for gold, you couldn't have written a better environment for gold? Banks are printing money like they've never printed before, ever in the history of the world. And gold is down 3% over the last 10 years. Are you freaking kidding me? It's done. It's finished. The value is being sucked into Bitcoin. Gold's down 3% over the last 10 years. In the best 10 years of gold's life, it's down 3%. Bitcoin is up 700,000%. That's a real number. Gold down 3% over the last 10 years. Bitcoin up 700,000% over the last 10 years. What's the market telling us? You see, the market doesn't tell you the truth day to day, but it does tell you the truth years and years. It reveals the truth. The market is telling us, traders, that this is the way to go. In my world, I was taught, right? My whole financial life, guys, I was taught to judge something by its 10-year record. I was taught when you're judging a mutual fund, compare 10-year records. If something doesn't have 10 years, it's too young to bet your life on it. You want a mutual fund that has 10 years. If you want to pick a money manager and you don't know which one, you take 5 of them and judge their 10-year performance records against each other. And if someone doesn't have 10 years, that's not enough time to bank your life on. I was taught this my whole financial career. Now Bitcoin has 12 years. What is the 10 to 12-year record telling us? It's telling us that the number one thing to choose is Bitcoin. 700,000%. Are you kidding me? Gold, -3%. Cash, -6%. Real estate, 6%, 8%. Whoo! Really? NASDAQ, no, stock market, 11%, yay! NASDAQ, 16%, yay! 700,000%. Like, case closed.